Ben Shelton has one of the on the court, I think, Robbie.
Absolutely. The double-handed backhand that he has, he's got one of the better single-handed.
They believe you.
Brilliant.
Game. Shelton.
Thank you very much, boys. In a nutshell, Jim.
Shelton.
Stunning returns. Yep. I told Craig on text earlier today, keep your phone handy. I'm sure it'll be ringing. Simple technique, right? Uses his feet here. Not much of a follow through. Just accepting the pace of this passing shot.
Over 100 miles an hour.
Touch. Stop play.
That is what they came to see.
Game.
In the first half of the season. Matchup is what matters here. You've beaten this guy twice, including on this court last year. This is a good matchup for you. And
Make the most of that opportunity, did he?
amazing.
I tell you what, when the returns have come back and
40-30.
Now with a wry smile that just having fun with it. I think we all have seen know enough about Novak to know that he was one of the things that makes Ben so appealing is he is different. Like the way that his energy on the court, connection with the crowd is. Uninhibited in that right screen next to David Witt. That's the longtime friend, hitting partner, and coach of Francis. That's nicely done.
Tiafoe.
Do you keep going to the same shot at second serve to the body forehand, or when do you make the switch? When do you try and change things up? And probably the best backhand return that Tiafoe has made all match.
Tiafoe's backhand is such a simple, flat swing, guys. It's really reminiscent of Nick Kyrgios's. I'm not sure if he's retired commentator, but
he's wearing a few hats.
It's a great backhand that both of those men possess, and it is serve at that shot at your peril. Because Francis.
Snaps in the crowd every now and then when he plays a good point.
There's a crispy angle. Not your protractor for that one.
There's a lot of them out there, right?
Some of them are.
Yeah.
I don't think it's an epidemic. He's 23rd out of 50 players in doing that.
Slice wasn't quite effective enough.
Last year, it's led by Casper Ruud, and then you go to a bunch of one-handed backhands, right? You got Tsitsipas, you've got Dimitri.
You still have to have a decent return game to be a top 10 player, Jim.
Beautiful forehand there. Gets a chance here at 15-30. Where does Shelton fall?
Yeah, he's up a bit. He's at 33.1. A little bit up from 32.6% last year, which was one of the lowest.
Once he saw the racket face opening, he was sharply forwards, wasn't he?
Outlier, he's the guy, so I wouldn't look at him as an example, but the point is that let that spin die out a bit. I think the spin has been undoing him on a couple of occasions.
Forced to play the fair bit of defence, wasn't he, throughout the course of the rally, but he hung on tight.
What kind of serve does he bring here? All the options on the table, the slider out wide, the
Five break points come and go in the game.
I like that play, gentlemen.
The recovery required here for Tiafoe. Good finish.
Right here for Francis.
Tiafoe.
See if we get a serve and volley here in this game from Shelton. His dad's been asking him to serve and volley once per game this summer.
Not up. 15-13.
Mostly been the wide serve in this court that tons of damage, but every now and then the piper down the middle.
And finally, Tiafoe gets his reward.
Yeah, that was. Okay. It's looking like a split decision, gentlemen.
It's a great effort from Francis Tiafoe.
I do see a springbok.
He's a professional for many years on the tour. What they may not realize is that his mom, Lisa, her maiden name is Witskin, and even more so, doubles player, top 10 doubles player. Chance here for Shelton, so I'll get quickly to the.
What a steal.
Francis up at 117. Francis making far less as a result.
It's a good challenge from Shelton, who has definitely had to work a little harder for his hold throughout the course of this match. Goodness. That's about as good as it gets from there.
We got a good listen in to Ben Shelton instructing Ben to try and gain as much ground as he can in these battles, not give up court position.
Dirty level.
Right off the line. Shelton doing a better, Tiafoe doing a better job of not getting his serve threatened.
Just 2 points lost when he made it as well. More success in that department in this set.
Beautiful. Jim, here's a question for you. There's a lot on the line. Did you ever take time, even if it was just for 1 point, to look around and think, man, this is pretty cool?
You just have to stay in the moment and play it shot for shot. You don't have time to appreciate everything. We get to appreciate that little beauty. What a little feathery half volley that was.
Into this one. Try and describe this forehand for you. Not deterred in there, is it, from coming in for a 2-1 lead. Of the tournament so far, and Shelton will wonder in the end how he's missed the last volley.
Great tennis intelligence. Feel once again. I tell you what, Ben was halfway up the court, so he didn't have a lot of room to work with. That's how good the shot had to be. Plenty of skill and feel required.
On a quick court, go hard into it, she's neutralized, but if you leave it hanging, you're toast.
Message, Jim, it was quite loud because I heard it here in my sitting position. And I'm just wondering.
to
the
lose
end of the
by 2
set.
sets to 1.
It was dramatic. It was 71 minutes, 7-6. First volley.
It's so good.
He did. Quite incredible. Tiafoe looking to convert.
Volley. Bomber mostly 125 on average, higher than the third even. Lands that well. What a save.
He's not going anywhere. He faltered last year in the fourth.
I'm not great with the nuances of the tennis ball, Nick, but yeah, I think the feedback from the players is it's very lively. I know, speaking to the guys, even in Cincinnati, as fast as the court were, they were saying, yep, you know, the ball's pretty lively. They use the same ball throughout the summer here, which I think is good.
It certainly was lively there in Cincinnati because it didn't...
Pass.
Game.
First ace of the set.
In NCAA history to also win it on the women's side. He won that with Georgia Tech, did Brian.
Real quick story, Robbie, because you don't want to get in the way of this magnificent match, but when he was at Georgia Tech, he recruited... She followed her brother, who was playing tennis at another school instead, and sometimes wonders what would happen if she went there. Is he okay?
Yeah, he's all good.
All right.
He's more worried about the ball kick.
Okay.
Good old fist bump there. something about you actually didn't mind serving after the sit-down.
Game. Double.
This was just enough, wasn't it?
The construction at that point, and it all started with the return of serve. Remember, there was maybe a game in the
Finger in the air after he sticks that volley away. Look at his girlfriend. She can barely watch him rally. And the mom, Alfina, and girlfriend Ian up. And then Diane with him.
Ready for play. Thank you.
For the left-hander.
Sets to 2. 4-6, 7-5, 6-7, 6-4, 6-3.
And the warmest of embraces, because Tiafoe's turned the tables on Shelton inside our Avalanche. He's feeling it again. And he's through to the last 16.
from last year turned into pleasure tonight for Tiafoe. A loss to Shelton in the quarterfinals last year seemed to gut him, seemed to rob him of enthusiasm for the sport for some time. Oh, tears in her eyes.